Well, today's the day, ladies and gentlemen. We have two finals against Bayern Munich and Liverpool, and it could potentially be the end of the series, although that would involve us beating a pretty steely Liverpool side. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new to the series and just joining us. You've joined at a really interesting time. We have got first up our DFB POKAL final against Bayern Munich, and then a week after this our Champions League final against Liverpool. Nothing has really happened since the last episode. This is a week later and in-game time. The only thing that has happened, if we have a quick look at the tactics and I show the unavailable players, is that Fernando Silva is injured. Obviously, our main box-to-box midfielder is going to miss both of these finals through injury, which is a little bit annoying. That said, we're going to have to deal with it, and we're going to try and deal with it with this team first against Bayern Munich. It's Unai Simon in goal, a back four of Castillo, Valdez, Lacroix and Funk. We've got Diallo, Traore and Schubert in midfield, Badino and Techahoa on the wings with Luca up front. It is basically the first 11 we have used for the bulk of this season, bar the fact that Silva would normally be in there instead of Traore. And it's really unfortunate that that injury is going to keep him out of these two finals after he's come in this season and done some fantastic work, had some fantastic performances, and has not looked like a player that we bought for, I want to say 4.2 million, under £5 million anyway. He has not looked like a player that's under £5 million. He has performed out of his skin. He's only 20 years old. It's absolutely amazing given the performances he's had this season. But for now, we need to turn our attention to this match and Bayern Munich. We have got a corner here. Oh, flew into the head of Lacroix. I honestly thought for a second there we were going to get a really early goal against Bayern Munich. We have beaten them once in a cup this season in the inaugural, the sort of curtain opener charity shield type Super Cup in Germany. We obviously beat them on penalties in that one to start off the season. Hopefully we can do that again here. Hertha Berlin, having never won the DFB Pokal, I've been informed by the press leading into this match. So this would be absolutely fantastic for the team and for the fans as well. Lorenzo Luca then out to Funk here, surging forward. Can he get that cross in? He can, into Badino. Oh, it's clattered against the crossbar. Oh, that was unlucky. I thought we were going to get our first goal there and lead us on our way to victory. It is another corner here. Badino sending that one in to Luca, but once again it misses the target. We need to make better with those chances. I think at some point we will run out of these chances. Traore into Luca. Once again it's missed the target. We need to get those in the back of the net. I can kind of feel if we don't get those in and we don't do it very quickly, then Bayern Munich eventually are going to come and absolutely batter us. I mean, look at the possession stats are on screen then. We've had 38% of the possession. Bayern Munich are fully in this. Just we seem to be making the more clear-cut chances, the better chances off of set pieces, but not converting them currently, which is a little bit of a concern. I'm having a look. There's no bad performances down there particularly. Badino is starting to look a little bit tired, which is a tiny bit concerning. And coming into this 65th minute, we'll get this one out the way. De Jong's free kick there sailing over our bar. And we are going to have to now make that substitution. That's a little bit of a shame. Badino's going to have to come off. Kavrak coming on that left-hand side, because he just doesn't seem to have quite the engine we need him to. He always seems to be the first player we have to substitute. We're having a look now. Lorenzo Lucas starting to get a little bit tired. Techahoa is starting to get a little bit tired. I think we do need to make one more substitution here. Funk is also starting to look tired. So Techahoa, he can come off. Etahari can come over on that right-hand side. And I think we leave it there depending on how this highlight goes. There's a free kick from Kimmich there. We've cleared it, but not very far. And, oh, we've just given away a penalty. Oh, no. No, that is absolutely not what we want. Of all the times to give away a penalty, the 84th minute when it's 0-0. Oh, no. Well, that's probably Bayern Munich now winning the cup. I mean, we'll go very attacking it should they convert this, which they are going to convert it. So we're going to go very attacking. We're going to pause that instantly. We're going to need to make our third substitution as well. Lorenzo Luca, I mean, he's having a good game, so I'm going to leave him on, I think. Funk, we're saying, look tired and in danger of being booked. Right, I mean, I want to keep Funk on, but Gerardo's going to have to come on. We're going to got 5 in-game minutes here to try and get back into this tie. That is not a lot of time, and it's going to be such a shame. We've given away a penalty if it ends like this, but I think that is probably going to be the case now. We'll just encourage the team. We get something out of these last few minutes. It doesn't look like we're going to. One last highlight here. Castillo throws that one in to Valdez, who's going to bring this one forward. Can he find a good pass? He can't. I mean, he can't even find a pass, let alone a good one there. And now Bayern Munich back on the ball. Give them their due. They are attacking and not just sitting back for the last 30 seconds. And they've now scored a second. And that is going to be the end of our first final of this episode. It's unfortunate. We had a chance there of doing an unprecedented treble, unprecedented quadruple in this episode. We can still make it a treble, but it won't be a quadruple. We're going to have at least dropped 1 trophy this season to Bayern Munich, who we were in the Bundesliga in the last episode, and we didn't get any of this lovely animation stuff. Bayern Munich win, and they roll out the red carpet and give them all this. We're not having that. We're not even going to look at this. That's disgusting behaviour. We didn't get any of that stuff. This is blatant favouritism because it's Bayern Munich. Very unfortunate to lose that match. That's not the best start to the episode that we've ever had. But we got to the final. That's what we need to think of it as. And we still have a Champions League final here. We still have the opportunity to face Liverpool and end the series today. We probably need to get over and try and do that. And this is the team we're going to use to try and beat that Liverpool side that is stopping us from winning the Champions League. We've got Unai Simon in goal, Castillo, Valdez, Lacroix and Funk as our back 4 today. Phillips, Traore and Schubert. Phillips coming in for Diallo just because, again, I think he's better at tackling and positioning and he can hopefully break up some of those Liverpool attacks. Badino and Etahari with Luca up front just because, again, I think Etahari potentially is the better choice. Although while I'm saying that, if I put Techahoa, he's got very good link up. If I put him as an inverted winger anyway, with Funk. Let's just go with what we know. Let's leave Techahoa in there. If that's not working, we can bring Etahari on at half time or something like that. If we think we need a little bit more attacking emphasis, maybe if we're a goal down or something like that. Liverpool side then, who do we know? Cucurella's on their bench, Alisson's there, Bovila Salutio, obviously if you were watching at that point, for those who've been around a while, he was at our Manchester United side back when, before we came to Hertha Berlin, when we got unceremoniously fired a year into the job. That Liverpool player just walked off then. If anyone saw that, he just literally wandered off on his own. He's decided he's Liverpool going to be too dominant. He's going to let them play with 10 men and give us a bit of a chance. Schubert here on the ball, managing to keep hold of it, trying to play that one in front of Techahoa. Hasn't quite worked out. Big ball forward though is cut out by Phillips and headed forward, and now it's been tackled by Tanali. That one's been picked up by the quad. This is very end to end. It's very cagey so far. Big ball into Badino though. Badino through on goal. He's absolutely rifled that one into the top corner, but we're going to VAR. Why are we going to VAR? What does there need to be looked at there? It doesn't matter. The goal has been awarded. We are 1-0 up against Liverpool. Look at that ball. Techahoa forward. I think it was meant to be for Traore, but Badino's the man who gets there and absolutely cannons that one into the top corner. 1-0 up to Hertha Berlin against Liverpool. We're actually in Rome for this final. I wasn't sure where we were. Techahoa now into Traore. Oh, we should have done better with that. He was completely unmarked. We should have done better with that, and we should be 2-0 up there. Liverpool, 20 minutes in, yet to have a shot, and it's now a corner for Hertha Berlin. Phillips. Techahoa is injured, but Techahoa has just scored, and it's 2-0. How are we 2-0 up against Liverpool? I don't understand. Techo is injured though. What happened there? Techo has suffered a bruised knee. I mean, let's try and get him through this first half and then we'll reassess. Either way, the concern here is he's injured. But the good thing is he has just scored against another side that's scouting him and want to buy him. He's doing that for fun now. He's done it against United. He's done it against Liverpool. The man loves showing up and going, look, you've been scouting me for ages and you've not even bothered making a bid. I know what will make you take notice. A good goal. Liverpool through here on goal though. That was actually pretty well defended. Last ditch tackle. Unai Simon there managing to, I believe, get a hand to it and stop the rebound falling to a Liverpool player. And at half time, it looks like we're going to go in 2-0. Ignore that completely. At half time, we're going to be going in 3-0. It's a Lorenzo Luca goal. And we're 3-0 up at half-time against Liverpool, unless something drastically changes in the next minute. But hopefully it won't. Look at that. Lorenzo Luca once again doing Lorenzo Luca things. The man is tall and powerful, and he knows exactly how to play both of those things. He knows what he is. He's a big, lanky lad with a good head, and he plays as such. We're going to have to take Techo off, I think, at half-time and bring on Etahari. That's a very, very good switch to be able to make, though. And Liverpool have only had the one shot here. They have not yet had a shot on target. This is not the final I was expecting. I was fully expecting here to come out and have a final where we got battered by Liverpool. They are through on goal here. That was a soft shot. That was easy for Unai Simon. If he gets a few more of those, I think he will be a very, very happy goalkeeper. And I will be a very, very happy manager with that. Liverpool once again here starting off the highlight on the ball. It's a throw-in for them, and now they are getting in the box. They're there. No one's tackling McNeil. Etahari coming back to fulfill some defensive duties. He does not care. Brilliant man. He can do it going forward. He can do it in defence. They're through again. No, Unai Simon with a brilliant save to keep us with a clean sheet. It's a corner to Liverpool. But what a save that was. And we've now cleared that when Valdez is on a yellow card. Luca has picked up the loose ball. Can he bring it forward? He's coming forward on the left. He is tackled. And it will go out for a throw-in. But that is a throw-in for Hertha Berlin to advantage us. I'm just sorting out these yellow cards. Valdez has got a yellow card. And we probably need to think about making a substitution here, because I'm seeing some tired leggies again. Padino probably comes off. It will bring on Cavarat. I don't want to make another substitution about the 75th minute, just in case the entire landscape of this game changes. I don't think that's likely, but I'd rather not risk it either. Unai Simon there. Big ball forward again, trying to find Lorenzo Luca. It is nodded back by Bovu Zalutier to Allison. Apparently Kurt Zuma, the man who's nasty to cats, for those of you who know, which I imagine is all of you, is apparently in this Liverpool team. So now we even more want to beat them. And that is a shot from range, not on target. And this looks like we have clinched the Champions League. We need to make one more substitution here. Schubert on a yellow card and looking tired. I think that's the man, and Al Hassan can come on for what could be the final game we have with Hertha Berlin and the final game of this series. Unless Liverpool are about to do something ridiculous, which I don't think they are. The clock is coming down. We're into the 93rd minute. We've won the Champions League. How have we managed this? This is not what I was expecting. I've been... So, you know, obviously promoting it could be the final episode. We could win a Champions League. But I fully expected to have another season at least before we did it. But instead of that, Techo here is going to be lifting the Champions League trophy. Hertha Berlin have done a treble of the Bundesliga, the Super Cup, and now the Champions League. What a brilliant, brilliant end to this series. We've gone through 4 teams, is it? Blythe Spartans, Barnsley, Manchester City, where we got fired, and now Hertha Berlin to get here. but we've won the Champions League. We've done exactly what we have set out to do. We have gone from non-league football to winning the Champions League. That is absolutely crazy. Medals for everyone. The fans worship me. I better be on the blooming icons legends list for Hertha Berlin now. I swear if I'm not. Valdez, very happy there. Techahoa is still being scouted by blooming Man United. Padina wants an improved contract, but that's going to be the next manager's problem because, well, we're going to be retiring. Before we do retire, though, we are going to have a look at the season review, which we will do at the beginning of the next episode. There is one more episode in this series. That is the season review, and then 5 years in the future, so we can see how this team is doing. And speaking of new managers, should you want to be the manager for this Hertha Berlin side, the link to my Patreon is down in the description. If you go on there, the £5 a month tier does allow you to download the save files for all of our saves, our simulations, rebuilds, that sort of thing. So I will be putting this version of Hertha Berlin on this date. I will save it now and I will upload the game here so you can take over, well, upload it after the season review so you guys can take over this Hertha Berlin side should you wish, or maybe you want to just go into this universe in the year 2031. Maybe you fancy doing a rebuild with Manchester United that have Kylian Mbappe in their team. That is entirely up to you, but the data will be over on Patreon. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, guys, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already as we try and reach those 2,000 subscribers. And until next time, thank you very much for watching and supporting me on this series. Check out the video that's on the screen now. We'll see you for the season review and having a look at how Hertha Berlin are doing in 5 years' time. Bye-bye.